What do you mean by self-incrimination?
Self-incrimination is where you say something that can later be used against you to ground a prosecution against you. So whenever the police are about to interview someone, they should always warn them that what they say could be used against them later in criminal proceedings. That warning should be given. And that's a constitutionally recognized warning. It's the Miranda warning from 1966. You should tell them in advance that whatever they say next in answer to the question that's been put to them could be used against them in criminal proceedings down the line.
What is self-incrimination?
Self-incrimination is where you make a statement, also known as an inculpatory statement, where you say something that has the effect of helping the state make their case against you. It's an admission of guilt or wrongdoing by you. That's effectively what self-incrimination is, where you say something that is later used against you in a prosecution against you in the courts.
What is the rule against self-incrimination?
The rule against self-incrimination pretty much states that you cannot be forced to give evidence against yourself or to incriminate yourself. And that rule dates back to the 1600s when the Puritan religious sect, which had pretty much started in England, were evicted or kicked out of England. They went to Holland, which at that time was a very liberal country and still is. But they eventually got kicked out of Holland too because they were trying to proselytize to people there, and they went across to America. But when they were in England, they were being tortured and forced to confess to certain things. And because they wouldn't confess voluntarily, they were tortured until they did. And so that rule against self-incrimination originates back in that time, and it's been maintained in countries right around the world ever since.
Why is protection against self-incrimination important?
It's important because the government can't make you testify against yourself. You're not obliged to help the state make their case against you. They have to make the case against you. You shouldn't have to assist them in helping to prosecute you. That would be perverse. So it's there to protect people in society against the overwhelming power of the state, because the state in its totality is enormously powerful. And when the state moves against you, you are just one individual, and you as an individual cannot withstand the pressure of the state coming down on top of you. So that rule is there to protect you against the illegal use of state power, and it exists in every democracy.